So let's answer this question or comment is ano daw, natapos na daw siya sa process pero kailangan daw gumawa ng introduction video. And since hindi ko yun na-experience sa end ko nung nag-a-apply ako sa Concentrix and sa BXI dati, I did my own research, okay? So, ano ba yung self-introduction? As far as I know and based on my knowledge and based on sa research ko din sa YouTube, sa TikTok, sa Chrome is eto daw yung when creating a video for a BPO or call center agent role, you need to focus on showcasing your first communication skills, second professionalism, and third alignment with the job requirements or job description. Okay, so here is like a more structured approach of the content video or self-introduction video. Okay, first is number one, brief self-introduction about yourself. Like for example, greeting. Start with a smile and a confident composure, okay, or greeting. And just hi, I am Claire. Or lagay mo ng completing, hi, I am Claire Carrizosa. You can call me Claire. And I am excited to apply or to be in this call center industry. Let's say if nakuha mo na yung role or nagkaroon ka na ng job offer, ganon. And then next is a background. You may mention your location if you need so. Ganon. Pero dapat tanungin mo din yung recruiter para sino ba yung audience sa sa self-introduction video na to? Yung client ba or kayo lang pong andito? Para malaman mo din kung ano yung location na sasabihin mo. Or pwede mo rin sabihin na I am based here in Pasig City, Philippines. O para if sisend man nila yan sa client nila, malalaman, okay, yung pala dito na applicant is located pala sa Philippines, hindi pala sa India, hindi pala sa US, hindi pala sa Canada. Kasi diba, yung mga BPO is yung mga client nila is nasa ibang bansa, and usually yung ibang bansa nagkakaroon ng branch in different countries. So at least, i-mention mo din na you're coming from the Philippines. And then next is, you state your brief personal background, like yung mga relevant skills mo or what you're passionate about. Let's say, you're passionate about customer service, ganun, kasi nagkaroon ka ng experience sa sales, or if ever natutulungan mo yung parents mo having their business, tapos ikaw yung naging upfront na customer service, ganun. So related din siya sa step 2, which is highlight your relevant skills and experiences. Like for example, customer service skills, like yung empathy mo, yung patience, your problem solving. And then you need to state it this way na, it's my previous role at a specific company. I handle customer inquiries, resolve complaints, and consistently meet performance targets. Okay, ganun lang ka-brief and concise, ganun. And then yung technical skills mo din, pwede mo din i-mention na you are familiar with the tools of some basic troubleshooting tools, or you know how to navigate Microsoft Excel, you know how to use different collaborative tools, and you're not afraid to collaborate simultaneously with other teams or other departments. You are really flexible, ganon. And then, of course, highlight your language proficiency, like highlight your fluency in English or other related languages if ever you know how to speak Mandarin, if you know how to speak Spanish, o yun, para malaman nila, pwede natin itong sa Spanish department, mas malaki yung sweldo dun, guys. Kapag meron kang alam na ibang language aside from English. And then, i-highlight when you say fluency, based on my understanding, ha? Based on my understanding. Baka mabash na naman ako dito. You do your own research then, okay? So, based on my understanding, kapag fluent is, alam mo yung, paano i-connect yung one idea to another without jumping off? Okay, let's say, pinag-uusapan mo yung feature ng feature ng isang laptop, then suddenly yung next topic mo, nag-jump off ka na sa feature ng cellphone. Like, how? Anong relate nun? Unless if you know how to connect it. Okay? You just really need to be fluid. Connect one point to another. Para meron siyang consistent flow. Basta ganun, guys. Basta i-search nyo na lang if nagkamali ako. I'm so sorry. So just do your own research. Pero kasi yung pagkakaintindi ko na hindi ka lang magaling sa pronunciation, pero magaling ka rin sa pag-connect ng one idea to another, then supporting ideas, then main idea, ganun yung pagkakaintindi ko. And next is explain. The third one is explain why you fit for the role that you have applied to. Okay, like show enthusiasm, like I thrive in fast-paced environments and enjoy connecting with people regardless, even though we have language barrier, diba? Alam mo naman may language barrier talaga yung mga agents with the foreign customers, diba? Even though we have diverse backgrounds, you are committed enough to learn and grow, and you are excited to take the challenge, ganun. Gawin mo na lang pang malakasang self-introductory spiel, ganun. Or introduction, ganun. Galingan mo na, sagad mo na. And then, tell them din na, and mention din that you are willing to work in shifting roles or shifting schedule, okay? Sometimes may shift talaga yung role nyo dun, guys. Like, ikaw pa rin a couple of months, tapos sobrang galing mo, bigla ka na lang itatapong sa technical team kasi kailangan nilang, lalo na kapag yung account nyo, feeder account, okay? Like, dun yung training ground, tapos pag nakitaan ka nila ng gilas or magaling ka, ay magaling ka sa troubleshooting, sige tapon natin to sa tech team, ganon. Tapos increase yun ng salary, increase ng incentives, tapos doon, mag-shift na yung schedule mo din, di ba? Nabigay ka na sa ibang TL, sa ibang team, o ganon. So, dapat marunong ka din mag-adjust talaga. Tapos yung, ano mo guys, yung sleeping pattern mo, ikaw na bahala dun. And then, of course, closing statement is the last one. Is, of course, you show gratitude na thank you for giving me this opportunity and thank you sa pag-hire sa akin. And whatsoever, kung ano yung best na closing spiel mo. Then next is, say thank you for considering my application, ganun, or thank you for accepting me, ganun, or if ever na-accept ka na, ganun. I love to have this opportunity to contribute to the team, to the company, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon, ganun, when na ba ako mag-start, ganun, ganun. So just make it short and concise, guys. Like, I do think it's best to keep it under 2 minutes. Okay, don't make it lengthy na 5 minutes kasi boring na siya. And just be short and concise. Then, dapat quiet yung background mo sa pag-mimic ng video. Naka-formal attire ka biha. Gandahan mo na yung ano mo. Like, gandahan mo na yung makeup mo if you're a girl, okay? If you're a guy, just clean look. Okay, clean yung look mo. And then, deliver it na eye-to-eye contact ka sa camera para maramdaman na, ay, parang nakikipag eye-to-eye contact siya sa video na to. Okay? And then, yun lang. Don't overshare sensitive information. Don't grumble on informal language. Avoid din mga distraction or use yung microphone that has noise reduction if ever maingay sa location nyo. And hindi mo mapigilan yung pagmamyaw-myaw or aw-aw ng mga aso at mga manok dyan. Okay? So, kayo ba yan? And I hope so that you're gonna start training na. So, bye for now. And follow for more videos like this.